Hey guys, it's Amy. Welcome back to Too Blessed. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video. I think it's been about 3 weeks now, and I'm really sorry. I ended up getting quite sick for a little while, and even after that, I just haven't had a lot of energy. So I'm trying to get back into it now, and I thought what I would do first is share with you a little bit of an update. One of the last videos that I posted was talking about how I really am trying to have a healthier lifestyle and hopefully lose a little bit of weight. So I just thought I would update and let you know how that's going. And then I have a couple more products that I would like to share with you, things that I've been using that I feel like have really been helping me. So, like I said, as I talked about in that last video, my kidney doctor has recommended that I go ahead and try to lose some weight because it could actually help improve my kidney function. I'm sorry, this shirt is driving me crazy. So that's what I've been working towards, and just really generally wanting to be healthier anyway. I really had gotten in some bad habits when I was so sick, where I was just letting myself eat junk, and just not even really caring about it. So I wanted to try to get out of some of those bad habits and improve my overall health, and then, if it would result in some weight loss and help my kidneys as well, that would be wonderful. So far, so it's been about a month since I posted that video, I believe. And we had actually even started a little bit before that. So it's been a little bit over a month, and so far I really have not lost any weight. I'm really trying not to get discouraged by that. I sort of thought that once I started making all these changes that it would just be amazing, and I would start losing some weight, and that would motivate me even further. That really hasn't happened. But I definitely can tell a difference as far as I have a little bit more energy during the day. I still don't have a ton, but I have more energy most days. Other than being sick, I think the week before last, we kind of think that maybe I picked up like a stomach bug, because I had several days where I was just sick. I couldn't get out of bed. I was vomiting. It wasn't really, really severe, like it usually is, but it was, like I said, it was enough that it knocked me down. I was in bed. I couldn't do anything. And in fact, we went ahead and went to the doctor and just had some things checked out. Everything seemed okay. So really the only answer they could come up with is that there was some kind of a stomach bug going around. And I think that may have been what it was, because it really was just a few days, and then I started feeling better. And I've been doing okay since then. I still deal with nausea at least a few times a week. Sometimes it's worse than others. Sometimes it's very mild. This morning, when I first woke up, I was nauseous, and, it was pretty mild, but still there. So my plan was that I wanted to try eating several smaller meals throughout the day, because I really feel like one of my problems was that I was probably not eating enough calories in total throughout the day. But then, like, in the evening is usually when I feel the best, and that's when I would tend to eat like a much larger meal and kind of all at once. And then I feel like my body was just hanging on to that because it didn't really know when it was going to get its next food. So, and this was, of course, a recommendation that several doctors have suggested, is doing the smaller meals throughout the day. So that's what I've been trying to do. It's still been a struggle because, like I said, a lot of mornings I'm nauseous, and even if I'm not nauseous in the morning, I just don't want to eat. It's not even that I'm not hungry. It's just that I literally I just, I don't know how to describe it exactly, but I really just do not want to eat. You know, if I'll sit there and try to think about, okay, what do I want? Nothing sounds good. Nothing sounds appealing. And then I'll just go hours and actually not eat anything. So I've been trying to work on that. It's still a struggle. I'm still not doing what I think I should be doing. My goal was to try to do 4 small meals throughout the day. The doctors actually had recommended 4 to 6 small meals a day, and I thought 6 would be a pretty lofty goal for me at this point. So I figured I would start at the lower end and aim for 4. And I'll be honest, most days I still only get 2 or maybe 3 meals in a day. So as far as the weight loss, I think that's kind of what's holding me back there, is just the fact that I'm not able to balance my food out throughout the day in regular intervals. It's something I'm still having to work on. So we did join a gym. We've been going to work out as often as we can. We haven't been able to go every single day. I do on the days when I feel really, really sick, like if I've actually vomited that day, then I usually will take that day off from working out. And usually Wednesdays we don't normally get to, because my husband gets home about 5:30 in the evening, and then we go to church on Wednesday nights, and that starts at 7. We have to leave our house about 6:30. So by the time he gets home, we eat dinner and we get changed or ready for church, whatever we need to do. That's pretty much all the time we've got. So Wednesday is kind of like our day that we take off. But other than that, we've been trying to go most days, and I think we've been making it generally about 4 to 5 days a week, which is pretty good, I think. I started out basically just walking on the treadmill, and I couldn't even do that very well. Usually about 5 to 10 minutes, and I would just have to stop. It was just too much for me. So then what we've decided to do is go ahead and start a little bit of weight training, because really I would say the last 5 years, I've been so sick that for the most part, I've been definitely mostly homebound, but even at times I've just been in bed. Or if I could manage to get out of bed, I might get out of bed and then sit in a chair all day. So my muscles are very, very weak. So we decided to try to start a little weight training to try to strengthen that a little bit, and that's been going pretty well. I can definitely see, like from one time that we go to the next time that we go, sometimes I'm able to increase the weight a little bit. I had to start very, very slowly. Some of them, I was literally just working with the weight of the actual machine. We couldn't add any extra weight to it. That's how weak my muscles were. So, on a few of them, I'm up to maybe 10, maybe 20 pounds. So not, we're not talking anything extreme here. But I think we're beginning to see some changes. Some positive changes from that. So, all in all, we're just keeping on with what we're doing, and I'm trying not to let myself get discouraged, because I know just being healthier is going to be good for me. So even if that's all I get out of this is just that I get healthier, that's good. If I can't get any of the weight off, we'll deal with that later. A lot of the weight, because I do have chronic kidney disease, a lot of the, you look at me, what appears to be weight is actually fluid that has accumulated, and my kidneys can't filter it out because they don't function properly. So I have to keep reminding myself of that it's not necessarily my fault that I'm not losing weight, as long as I keep doing the things that I should do. If that can maybe help improve my kidneys, then my kidneys will start to function better, and then some of that fluid might go away. So, we're trying to stay optimistic. We're trying to stay motivated and just keep moving forward. So just like I did in the last video, I have a few like products and just things I've been using that I just thought I would share, and let you know what I've been working with. The first thing, I don't actually have it to show you because I'm wearing them right now. But I bought, actually over the winter, I had bought some leggings because we had a pretty cold winter here this year. And I found a few pairs of leggings from Charlotte Russe. Now they have stores in a lot of malls, but they also have a good selection online, and they carry plus sizes. So I had bought some leggings during the winter, the full length leggings, and I even got some of the fleece lined ones, and those were great during the winter. But I wanted to have a pair of leggings that I could use when we were working out at the gym, because I actually wear skirts all the time. Skirts or dresses. I don't wear pants. And so what I like to do is wear leggings underneath my skirt. And of course the leggings that I had from the winter were way too heavy now that it's starting to get warm. So I found a pair on the Charlotte Russe website. They're capri length, and they're really nice and light, just cotton, and they're just black. And I actually got them for $5. And it seems like they frequently have their leggings on sale for $5. Because almost every time I've gone on their website, they'll be on sale for $5. So that was just a great price. So I just wanted to share that. If you're looking for some leggings for working out or anything like that, they're super, super comfortable. They fit really, really well. Excuse me. I keep getting this tickle in my throat. I generally wear right now about a 3X, and so I ordered the leggings in 3X, and the waist and everything fits perfectly. Now my legs are actually kind of skinny compared to the rest of my body, because like I said, that fluid that accumulates in the midsection here. So the belly that I'm working on, that's mostly fluid. But so my legs are kind of skinny, and just the point of that is just saying that the legs on these leggings, they're a little bit loose, but they still stay in place very well. In fact, there's one machine that I've been using at the gym for my legs. I don't know the names of any of these machines. My husband just says, why don't you do this one? And I do it. So, but there's one where you kind of like lay on your back and your feet are in the air and you're pushing like this. And so I really needed leggings in order to be able to do that machine. And so I tried these out, and they worked perfectly. They stayed in place and everything. So that was exactly what I needed. And for $5, I thought that was a great price. Okay, then I wanted to share the protein powder that I've been using. And I did a lot of research on protein powder because my husband always uses just the whey protein, whatever we could find. And I always had trouble with that one because whenever I would drink that, it always felt like it sort of turned to cement in my stomach. And of course the taste was just not good. So I did a lot of research. I wanted to try to find a protein powder that would really be good for me, specifically with all of my stomach issues. And so the one that I ended up with is from Ancient Nutrition, and it's called Bone Broth. It's called Bone Broth Collagen, but it is a protein powder. This one is chocolate flavored. The flavor is not good. I'll just tell you that up front. I'm not a fan of the flavor of this one. I believe they also had an unflavored version, and I think next time I'm going to try that, and then I can just add like whatever I want to it. But what I've been doing with this one is when I mix it, I've been doing it in the blender, and I'll add like a tablespoon of peanut butter, and the peanut butter flavor is so strong that it kind of overpowers the protein powder flavor. But I really have been liking this one because it does not hurt my stomach. It doesn't do that thing where it feels like cement in my stomach. It hasn't been causing me any issues at all. And when I was researching about this, they talked about a lot of really good benefits that it would have for digestion and for the GI tract. So, you know, I thought it was worth a shot. It is a little bit more expensive than like the whey protein. Like the whey proteins that we bought, I think we got them for like $19 or something like that. This one was $43. So it's more expensive, but if it's going to help me, if it's going to be better for me, it's worth it. To kind of go along with that, now like I said, when I've been doing this one and adding the peanut butter, I've been doing that in the blender because, you know, you kind of have to blend the peanut butter in order to get it incorporated. You can't just shake it. But originally I had found these bottles at Walmart. This one's got a little bit of tea left in it. I was just drinking some tea. I don't know if you can see that. It says dance and be happy. They didn't have a lot of designs to pick from, so I just kind of grabbed one. I didn't really care too much what it looked like. But it's got a cap that flips up like that, and then the drinking spout. So what I bought these for was to mix our protein in. I got one for my husband, and they didn't really have any masculine designs per se. So the one I got for him was actually meant as a child's one. And it has, what does it have? Oh, from the Disney Cars movie. It has cars on it. So I was like, well, you know, at least it's not girly. So he can use that. But, so I've been using his to mix his protein powder when we get back from the gym. And it works beautifully. It just, I put the powder in, I put the water in. You can shake it up. These lids seal really nice and tightly. Especially the one I got him actually has a little bit different type of lid, and that one works even better than this one does, I think. But like I said, I got this at Walmart and they were 98 cents. So you really can't beat that. So those are perfect for like protein powder. You could use it as a water bottle, anything like that. Okay, a couple more things. One thing I found, this is not a new product. I remember my mom getting these when I was young, and I think she was probably dieting or something like that. I remember her getting these, and I don't have the original package because these came in like a paper package, and as soon as you opened it, there's no way to seal it back up and keep them from getting stale. So I had to take them out and put them in Ziploc bags to keep them from going stale. But these are, the brand is called Wasa, W-A-S-A, and they call them like crisp breads or something like that. And they're really kind of just like a big cracker. But when I was looking for things that I could eat, of course I need low fiber. I'm trying to do low carb as much as I can. I'm just trying to get my carbs down as low as I can. I'm not cutting them out completely. I'm still allowing myself to have some, but just get it as low as I can, you know. So these, for one of these, only has 10 grams of carbs. And you can see they're a pretty good size. That's one right there. It's pretty thick. Now these are very dry. I don't know that I would enjoy just eating one, you know, like you would eat a cracker, just eating it plain like that. What I've been doing is using them as kind of like an alternative to a sandwich. And I will take one and I'll put a little bit of cream cheese on it, and then put a few slices of like turkey or chicken or something like that. And then, you know, like an open face sandwich kind of thing. But the nice thing about these, they are very hard. You have to, really chew them. They're very crispy and hard. And so it actually takes a while to eat one. So it's not like you're gonna take one and just like gobble it down real quick. It's gonna take you a little bit of time, which is actually kind of nice. So I've been eating these a lot, really, really liking them, because I've just been trying to stay away from just like the white bread, white pasta as much as I can. We're still using some pasta, but like I found one at Walmart that was a protein pasta, so I can't really do like the whole grain ones because those tend to have more fiber. But I figured, well, at least if I have white pasta and it has some extra protein in it, that'll be good for me, maybe. So that is my update. This turned out to be a lot longer than I anticipated, but I am hoping to actually film several videos today, depending on how long I drag them all out. I'll hopefully get a few more done. And so hopefully you'll get a few more videos coming up here in the near future. So if you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe. And thanks for watching.